this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
I'm so excited to share that this podcast is sponsored by The RealReal, the world's largest and most trusted source for authenticated luxury resale. I'm obsessed with Prada, and there are great Prada finds on The RealReal. I just love scouring The RealReal for new pieces. And they add over 10,000 new arrivals every day. And they do their daily drops at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern. I shop and sell at The RealReal, which is great because I can use my earnings for something special and new to me. When you sell with The RealReal, they do everything for you, from photography and copywriting to shipping, pricing, and customer service. So you could just sit back and get paid. Plus, with over 40 million fashion lovers on The RealReal, your items will sell fast. The RealReal just makes it so easy. Resale is what they do, so you have time to do you. The RealReal is the most trusted name in authenticated luxury resale. With over 10,000 new arrivals daily, no one does resale like The RealReal. And now, get $25 off your first purchase when you go to therealreal.com/Dubrow. That's therealreal.com/Dubrow to get your $25 off. Start shopping now at therealreal.com/Dubrow.
Introducing Home Care Plus, a new subscription service from Lowe's that helps make life easier by giving members a hand with home maintenance. Let Lowe's tackle the tasks you keep meaning to do, like electric dryer vent cleaning, replacing hard-to-reach light bulbs, and more. Subscribe to Home Care Plus for just $99 a year and consider your to-do list done. Members get more at Lowe's. Available in select zip codes only. Cancel anytime. Non-refundable fee. Product purchase required. Terms and service restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Do you want to find a stress-free way to buy your next car? Start at CarMax and shop your way. And if you want to browse with confidence, get pre-qualified online with no impact on your credit score and shop cars within your budget. From luxury cars to family rides, CarMax has options for almost every price range, including more than 25,000 cars priced under $25,000. So, hey, want to get started? Just head to CarMax.com for details and get pre-qualified today. Want to drive? CarMax.
I'm Heather Dubrow.
And I'm Terry Dubrow.
And we're going to keep this between us.
Not really.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
What?
Packing.
Yes. Packing for a trip that I can't disclose, but I'm very excited. And yesterday was an incredibly stressful day, only because I'm leaving, and when I come back, it's all happening at the same time. I mean, wrapping up filming, where it's Mother's Day. Both of the twins are graduating college on separate coasts. Like, there's a lot
I just
going on.
Can't believe what goes into the packing for a trip like that. The coordination of the outfits, the jewelry, the shoes. Remember I was asking you last night, so with every outfit, do you coordinate the exact jewelry you wear?
I do. I'm a particular sort of packer, though. The reason it takes me so long to pack is that I try everything on. So Terry used to make fun of me because I would take out a yellow legal pad. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I take out a yellow legal pad and I would write like Tuesday AM, Tuesday PM, like whatever the schedule was for the trip. And you'd be like, just out of curiosity, what are you wearing on Thursday at 3? Do you remember that?
Yes. But I mean, when you're doing it for housewives, then it's on a whole nother level.
Right. Listen, if I'm taking a trip for filming, or if it's a specific trip, like there's a destination wedding we're going to, or we're traveling with friends and we're going to very specific things like the theater, or there's a black tie night or a costume. You have to really plan it out. So I try on every outfit, and with all the accessories, the jewelry, the purse, the shoes, the jacket, the coat, the scarf, like all the things, I try it on until I like it. And then I lay it down on the floor and I take a photo of it.
Do you wear like different earrings with every outfit?
It depends. Sometimes I repeat.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Let me just say this. I always repeat my clothes. As a matter of fact, Gina was making fun of me the other day for this one dress that I've worn so many times. I finally had to give it away because it was really overworn. I think when you buy good pieces, they're just good forever. I rotate things.
Yeah,
I put them away on vacation for a while.
No, I'm talking about on this trip. You're not going to repeat clothes.
Right.
Ever.
No.
Okay. So do you repeat earrings on the trip?
I could.
Do you repeat? Oh, you haven't worked out the earrings.
I have, but there's options, so it depends.
But do you say I'm going to wear these earrings with this necklace and this bracelets, or do you mix and match bracelets?
Oh, are you asking if I wore this bracelet once, I'm never wearing it again?
I'm talking about this trip.
Oh yeah.
Each outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wear a distinct and unique jewelry with each outfit?
Yes.
So you won't repeat earrings. You won't repeat bracelets.
No, I might. It depends. Like some trips, not this trip in particular, but some trips I'll wear.
Okay, but I am asking about this trip.
Oh,
Your Honor.
In this trip in particular, well, I'm just giving the audience the information. Sometimes I'll just wear a stack. I'll put a necklace stack together and bracelets and a pair of earrings, and I wear it for the whole trip. For this particular trip, I am not repeating anything, and I'm wearing a lot of costume jewelry on this trip.
So how many distinct outfits will you wear for this trip? Isn't there a breakfast, lunch, dinner outfit, or is it even more?
No, there's less. There's less because some days, you're out for the full day into dinner. There's one day like
so
that.
At least, okay, there's one day of 2 outfits, but the other days have 3 maybe.
2 to 3.
Okay, so 5 days you're there-ish?
Like that.
So we're talking about as much as 15.
No, it's not that many. I'm going to say it's 8 outfits with a couple of just in case thrown in.
I don't see how you do 8 outfits in 5 days
It's
when you're
4
doing
days,
2.
really.
Okay. So how many suitcases does this take?
2.
Do all the housewives do this? They have complete.
I have news. Gina's been packed for 2 weeks, and Shannon won't pack till an hour before we go. She won't finish.
I mean, the only thing I used to change was my underwear, and now I don't wear underwear anymore. So sometimes I will wear the same outfit every single day.
Well, I don't think people would want to know that you don't wear underwear and you're wearing the same pants every day.
You don't wear underwear. You wear skirts sometimes.
I know, but I don't wear something touching the vag area or the butt and not wash it.
Really?
Yes.
So you think it's weird to wear
A pair
jeans
of
2 days in a
jeans
row?
with no underwear on? Yes.
2 days in a row?
Would you wear underwear 2 days in a row?
No.
So it's like you're basically wearing your underwear 2
Yeah, but
days in a row.
underwear is snug against areas.
Honey, it's rubbing, there's.
And you cut your hair.
I like how I was right, so we moved the subject.
The hair is.
Do you like my hair?
Is super cute.
I'm going to borrow a word from Erica Jane and tell you that I think it's like a cunty bob.
A cunty bob. Yeah, it kind of
think it
is.
is?
Yeah, it kind of is.
And I mean that in the best way. And Erica, that's never been my word, but I like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
going to give it back now.
This is a hairstyle I don't think I've ever seen you wear.
Really?
It's super cute, though. I
You
must
like
say,
it?
yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but it's different. It's completely. We're not describing it, right? Oh, I guess they can see it. Yeah, it's super short.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
My voice is starting to come back, which is great.
So when you come back, we're going to be so busy. Am I even in town? Do I even operate anymore?
I know, do you? Yeah. So I have. Yesterday was stressful because I had to get all this stuff done for graduation and everything before we left. So I finally did the kids' cakes because cakes are very important to me. So I had tried to outsource it and give it to someone to do, and they came back and they looked like a 7-year-old birthday party cake.
Right.
And I was like, no, that is not the vibe. I'm going to show them to you though.
We should disclose the cake that my mother and my buddies mother made us.
Why don't you tell everyone?
Well,
I have a photo of it.
Okay, when I graduated medical school, which is a big deal. Okay,
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal, and my best friend and I, who ultimately was my best man and my best friend in medical school, my roommate, our families combined together for a graduation sort of dinner, and they got together and bought us a cake. And to this day, I'm cringed and embarrassed by the cake. Horrified.
It was like a big, large sheet cake, and on top of it was a 3-dimensional doctor bag with money pouring out of it.
It was, and we walked up and we went, "Are you serious?"
I was not there. This was before my time.
And by the way, when you graduate
Heather.
When you graduate med school, you all stand there. It's called the Hippocratic Oath ceremony. It's
do no harm.
It's pretty profound. In UCLA, we did it at Royce Hall, in this really cool private section of Royce Hall at UCLA Medical School, and we were all, raising our right hands and saying the Hippocratic Oath. It was like a heavy, heavy moment.
And cut to the cake with the money flying.
It was just the wrong message.
Right.
I don't know how many oaths there that you portray or you sort of go with in the Hippocratic Oath, but it wasn't like, I will do no harm. I will not covet thy patients. I will never do anything for secondary gain. And then, with the 12th one was, and I hope it make a lot of cash. It's just ridiculous.
I mean, it was
disgusting.
He didn't show me the picture till a lot later.
Horrifying.
Because when you got your final board certification for plastic surgery, I was around then.
Yes.
That was right before we got married. And I got you a cake that looked like a hand stamping certified.
Yeah, that was cool.
On a cake. That was cute, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, it was no money bags. But
oh my God.
Isn't that awful?
Awful.
So I've been working on kids' cakes. Do I want to show it to you?
No, I want to be surprised.
You should be surprised. They're so.
I remember
very proud of the cakes.
I remember the cake you got them for their 16th birthday, though.
16?
Yeah.
Why do you remember that one as opposed to 21? Or
because in the 16th one, like one of them had a Porsche, one had a Mercedes.
Oh, they had cars.
What's the difference between your cakes? At their 16 of my cake when I graduated med school.
16, you get a car. It was like,
Yeah.
You get a car. You do a cake with a car on it, like you got your license. Even if you don't get a car, it's like it's a rite of passage. You got a car.
Had you been around for when I graduated med school, you probably would have had a doctor bag with Van Cleef coming out of it.
Okay. You're hilarious.
Future gifts to look forward to.
Yeah. Oh, so funny.
Oh my gosh, GLP-1s are everywhere. I have so many friends on them. And I think not just the weight loss, but all the benefits, the cognitive effects, the cardiac benefits, all of it. And if you haven't heard of it, Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. The new GLP-1 pill has the same weight loss ingredient as the shot and packs comparable results to the shot. It can help patients lose 14% of their body weight in a year on average. That's one daily pill for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula. The new FDA-approved GLP-1 pill is available at $149 for the first dose, in addition to your Ro membership fee and $299 per month for the higher doses. The Ro Body membership includes access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, unlimited provider messaging, side effect management, and more. All for just $45 off your first month and $145 per month thereafter. The Ro membership fee includes the cost of GLP-1 medication. In addition to the newly approved pill, Ro also offers a full suite of the most effective brand name FDA-approved GLP-1s, all at the lowest cost. Ro offers the lowest cost GLP-1s, whether you're using insurance or paying cash. After your first online visit, if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start your medication in less than a week if paying cash, or about 2 weeks if using insurance. So many people have talked to me about this. Everyone's always asking, I heard Terry said he does it. I heard it. Yes, he loves the GLP-1s. You can hear him talking about it absolutely everywhere. So if you want to get involved, go to ro.co/between to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/between to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. Based on study in non-diabetics with obesity or overweight plus a weight-related condition with diet and exercise.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
From sauce to dust to nuggets, Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. No, they don't come in mild. That would make like 0 sense with the name. New Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. Only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time and while supplies last.
Thank you for calling the Bombas Comfort Line. Bombas make socks, slippers, tees, and underwear made with the highest quality materials. Press 1 for comfort, 2 for style, 3 for donation. You chose style. Bombas has styles for whatever you enjoy. You can run in Bombas, lounge in Bombas, dress them up, dress them down, but always give back in Bombas. Because with every item purchased, another is donated. Bombas, comfort worth calling for. Go to bombas.com/audio and use code AUDIO for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com and use code AUDIO.
Did clavicular blow up recently or what?
Totally.
Oh my gosh. I've been interviewed so many times about clavicular, even on ABC News,
I
on
know.
Nightline. And I was trying to find, the message when you talk about clavicular and you want to warn all these young males not to do this, not to bone smash, not to take steroids, not to do crystal meth as an appetite suppressant. They're just going to ignore the old guy telling him not to do anything. So I found kind of a new, okay.
I was writing a note to you that I could pass to you. Sorry.
And what's the note? Oh, we got to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
All right. So I realized
What is the message?
me telling young boys not to do various things to look better, to be more attractive to chicks is like a waste of time. It's like
Who's listening to you?
It's like, us. It's like adults or parents telling their kids don't try recreational drugs in high school. They're going to experiment with recreational
Wait, what's
drugs.
the thing we were looking up last night that we were like, yeah, we can't do this? It's a streaming service.
Oh, Kick.
Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry's like telling me, what's the other one called?
Twitch.
So he's telling me about Twitch. He's telling me about Kick. So I start looking at it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting, whatever. And then I start asking ChatGPT, and basically Chat was like, honey, you're too old for that. You just sit down.
I know.
Sit yourself down.
So I thought that's not practical. I can say that. Everybody's saying you guys got to stop doing that. And they're just, young boys are just going to ignore this advice. So I actually gave advice that I thought might resonate with
What'd
them.
you say?
Those things that clavicular and the looks maxing people are telling you to do don't actually work.
Oh.
Bone smashing doesn't work. Chewing on max gum, I think they call it, to hypertrophy your facial muscles to make you look more masculine, doesn't work. I mean, steroids obviously work, but they all know that,
Right.
but it's dangerous. So that was my main message on Nightline was, guys, at the end of the day, what is your purpose in life?
Right.
Is your purpose in life to, get slightly better looking so that you can go out with more girls on a dating app? Maybe. But if that's true, looks maxing doesn't actually work. When you look at clavicular, he looks like the same kid he was when he's 15, just grown up. None of those things actually changed his face.
He was always good looking.
He looked
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Interesting.
So looks maxing doesn't work. Don't bother with it.
I mean, we're just in a looks obsessed culture, though.
It's, they do it all for the dating app. Apparently on this dating app, 10% of the guys get 90% of the women. And by the way, the other thing that came out recently is this whole explosion of, remember Kris Jenner had her facelift?
Yeah.
Okay. And oh my God, it was the most amazing facelift. Her doctor must be magic. And of course, we all knew it was filters, and it was within the first few months when she was swollen. And nobody really looks like that at age. I mean, she looked younger than Kim did, right? And then, of course, somebody taking pictures of her, and now it shows she looks amazing, but she looks like Kris Jenner, who's 70-something years old. And now there's all this backlash about the facelift technique that guy did wasn't the deep plane facelift technique. And then a study just came out in our major journal, Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, that looked at 15 years comparing all these different kinds of techniques of facelifts. And the conclusion was they all last about the same.
Doesn't matter if it's deep plane or not.
Doesn't matter deep plane, if it's SMAS, if it's limited, whatever, they all last. And then every plastic surgeon on the internet is coming out saying, my facelifts last longer than that facelift. And that facelift is the wrong facelift and a true deep
Doesn't
plane.
it also have to do with physiology?
It does. But what I'm saying is, and obviously the older the facelift, the less, it's going to make you look young for the next 10 years. It's just that there's so much.
Wait, what does that mean?
Meaning if you have a facelift at 80, that's going to age more rapidly than if you have a facelift at 40.
Oh.
Well, that's what that Kris Jenner thing did.
Well, I'll tell you, every time I've ever seen Kris, she always looks phenomenal. And I saw her, maybe a couple months after she had it done.
Yeah.
She looked amazing. I haven't seen her.
But she didn't look as young as Kim. And
I don't know. She looked great.
Yeah, she looked great. But, every picture you saw of her after that, she could be Kim's sister. She never looked like that. That was all filters.
Well, people use filters. I try not to use filters. I don't want people to meet me in person and be like,
I don't think you ever used a filter.
I really don't. Sometimes if I'm taking pictures with other people and they put a filter on it, I'm not sad about it, but
right.
I don't typically use a filter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, GLP-1s are everywhere. I have so many friends on them. And I think not just the weight loss, but all the benefits, the cognitive effects, the cardiac benefits, all of it. And if you haven't heard of it, Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. The new GLP-1 pill has the same weight loss ingredient as the shot and packs comparable results to the shot. It can help patients lose 14% of their body weight in a year on average. That's one daily pill for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula. The new FDA-approved GLP-1 pill is available at $149 for the first dose, in addition to your Ro membership fee and $299 per month for the higher doses. The Ro Body membership includes access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, unlimited provider messaging, side effect management, and more. All for just $45 off your first month and $145 per month thereafter. The Ro membership fee includes the cost of GLP-1 medication. In addition to the newly approved pill, Ro also offers a full suite of the most effective brand name FDA-approved GLP-1s, all at the lowest cost. Ro offers the lowest cost GLP-1s, whether you're using insurance or paying cash. After your first online visit, if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start your medication in less than a week if paying cash, or about 2 weeks if using insurance. So many people have talked to me about this. Everyone's always asking, I heard Terry said he does it. I heard it. Yes, he loves the GLP-1s. You could hear him talking about it absolutely everywhere. So if you want to get involved, go to ro.co/between to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/between to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. Based on study in non-diabetics with obesity or overweight plus a weight-related condition with diet and exercise.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. 100. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
If you're looking for more flexibility in how you pay for everyday purchases, meet Klarna. Klarna lets you decide whether to pay now, pay later, or spread payments over time. All managed right in the Klarna app. Download the Klarna app today or visit Klarna.com to learn more. Terms apply. California resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190. Klarna balance account required to be eligible for cashback points. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply.
Your vehicle doesn't just get you from here to there. It's a bridge to the people and places that matter most. It's how you show up for your family, your community, and everyone else that depends on you. That's why for 125 years, Firestone has been building tires with one thing in mind: to deliver products that are as reliable as you are. Firestone, always dependable since 1900.
I am happy to say that what you see with me is what you get.
No filters for you, honey?
I've never used a filter. I don't know where the filter function is on the... Although I don't think I've ever taken a selfie. There's that too. Oh, I took a selfie the other day. That's right.
You've never taken a selfie. We made fun of you on the podcast and we posted the photo of your selfie.
That was maybe the first selfie I've ever taken.
Oh, what a crock of that is.
I've never when do I take a selfie?
Oh, you've never taken a shirtless picture? Sent it on the group chat?
That's a selfie? I don't call that a selfie.
Taking a picture of oneself is, by definition,
I think
a selfie.
I think when my shirt's off, it doesn't count.
You're so stupid.
Because that's not a selfie. That's a wowsy.
You're gonna miss me.
I'm gonna see you in a few days.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm coming.
God, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
I'm very excited. I get 4 days without you. 4 days of porno and war movies. And
by the
gas
way,
passing.
I know you think that's funny, but when was the last time you watched? Be honest. When was the last time you watched porn?
I don't, but I do watch war movies.
I know, but why you try to be funny saying
it's
porn.
Funny.
But you're not a porn guy.
No, but
that would be fine with me, just so you know.
But free range gas passing is always enjoyable.
That I know you like.
Yes.
Listen, the war movies and the gas passing, 100%. The porn, you're trying to be edgy.
But how many wives can say that their husbands never pass gas in front of them besides you? What percent?
You may have had an oops once or twice.
And by the way, might you have too?
Oh, but I'm not sitting here saying it never happened.
But do I ever pass gas in front of you?
You really don't.
I do not.
You're very
Sometimes
controlled.
I wait till the last second you get out of the room, and then it's okay. Let her go.
Game on. And then can you imagine I come walking back in for something? Uh-oh, don't flap the covers.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all fascinating.
Yes.
You know what I thought was interesting? Patrick Ball from The Pit. Did you see that? That he paid off, he had $80,000 in debt. And as soon as he got The Pit.
The actor.
Yeah, he paid it off.
Really?
Do you remember I did that?
You did. By the way, he paid it off?
Yeah. It was probably credit card debt. I had the same thing. I didn't have a waitress job. I sang with a 14-piece big band and we did okay. Started doing, started with weddings and stuff. And then we started doing corporate gigs and all that. And we made some money, but I accrued like $60,000 in credit card debt because I needed to supplement my income. Well, I probably didn't need to, but I did. And then
supplement your Chanel collection, you mean?
Okay, I wasn't buying Chanel at 23.
You weren't?
No.
I seem to remember. Loans?
He was paying off his student loans. He had $80,000 in student loans. Well, maybe that wasn't the smartest idea because aren't student loans the lowest interest rate loans?
Yeah.
But I understand what it's like to have debt. I had credit card debt, and when I was an actress, I was singing with my band. We did well, but I still had to supplement my income. And so when I got my first big series regular gig, that was the first thing I did was pay that off and open a Schwab account.
I actually think you had debt when I met you, and then the day we got married, you didn't have any debt. I think you had already paid off all your debt.
Yes. Oh, are you trying to say you paid it?
No. I'm saying you paid off your debt before we
Way
got married.
before.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We were dating when I paid off my debt.
Of course.
I hated that. I hated that. I hated debt. I hated feeling like underwater. I hated paying off that minimum and knowing I was accruing interest. That was the worst. As soon as I got that first big gig, I paid it off and I opened a Schwab account.
He must have felt so good paying off that student
Yeah.
debt. Yeah, I just think the feeling is probably worth it. But at the end of the day, though, once you get successful and you understand finances more, you learn how to use debt to your advantage, right?
But there's different kinds of debt.
Yes. But I mean, sometimes you borrow against your wealth. You know, the expression buy, borrow, die. Right. So that you don't have to liquidate any kind of your assets and pay taxes. You borrow against it. Then when you die, it steps up in its basis so that when your kids inherit it, they can pay it off with after-tax money rather than pre-tax money. And so you actually leave them a lot more money had you paid it off before you died.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, it does. That's why there's a lot of things about like, don't, give your parents a house, do it this way, do it that way.
Right. Because of the step up
but
basis.
Full disclosure, like my parents, I call them patrons of the arts. Like they really supplemented my income. They took care of me. They knew how hard I was working to try to, make it in Hollywood. And I was very lucky. And they paid my rent. But I remember like I wanted to be independent so badly. I remember when I could start paying for my contact lenses. That was very important to me. Felt like as soon as I could start paying for stuff like that, I was surviving.
I remember when we got engaged, we made our first big purchase together.
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of the best, most enjoyable purchases ever since then. I've never really been interested in buying expensive things. I don't own anything expensive, really, except for you.
There's a lot of money rag on me this podcast.
And we bought, remember what we bought? That was the greatest purchase ever.
Yeah, we bought a Mercedes, 2-seater Mercedes convertible.
It was the
gorgeous.
Ultimate. It
was
so
gorgeous.
Nice. Yeah. And the unfortunate thing about me becoming successful is that the moment I became successful and I could basically afford anything I wanted, I no longer wanted anything. Sucked.
You don't even own a car.
No, I just don't. I don't wear watches. The only thing I wear these days is deodorant.
Well, let's all be thankful for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's exciting. And wish me luck on my trip.
Oh, you're going to have the best time.
By the way, I just got to tell you, I'm actually so excited.
Well, you're going to a place that's very interesting, right? And of course, we can't disclose that.
Right.
But we can disclose that I'm going.
Yes.
Yes. So hopefully you're intact emotionally when I get there. And
I got my cunty bot.
Yes.
I'm fine.
And that we don't have to spend several days rehabbing you.
No, we're
so
fine.
That
don't you worry,
we can enjoy
babe.
ourselves.
I got this. Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. Bye.
Imagine winning game day before the whistle blows. With American Express as the official payments partner of the NFL, card members around the world can get used to that feeling and enjoy incredible experiences at select events all season long. Plus, with the American Express Platinum Card, you can get exclusive access to unique experiences at sporting events and concerts worldwide, getting you closer to the moments that matter. Now that's membership at its best. Terms apply. Learn more about Amex's partnership with the NFL and premium events collection at go.amex/NFL.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away. All through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/iHeart. Terms apply.
Have you heard about Klarna? Klarna is an app designed to make everyday spending simpler and more transparent. It gives you flexibility to decide how you want to pay, whether that's paying right away, paying later, or spreading payments over time, depending on what works best for you. Everything is managed in the Klarna app, so you can keep track of purchases and stay organized. You can also discover deals and even earn cash back when you shop through the Klarna app with participating brands. It's all about flexibility and staying in control of how and when you pay. Download the Klarna app today or visit Klarna.com to learn more. Terms apply. California resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190. Klarna balance account required to be eligible for cashback points. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply. At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.